this month, I got some really unearthly news. Maybe I'll share the details one day, maybe I won't. Because although I want to step into the digital world to use my voice, to share my story, to uplift others, and to create my own personal brand, I also know how easy it is to let negativity or discouragement stop you before you've truly gotten a chance to start. The news I received, it was getting ready to change the entire trajectory of my life. It was unsettling, but at the same time, kind of reawakening. What this moment represented was an opportunity to do a new thing. And instead of fighting it, I kind of let it happen. I didn't have a choice but to let it happen. For a month, there was a pause. Not a quiet, peaceful pause, but one filled with distractions. People pulling me in different directions, not realizing that I go through things too. I can't be all things for everyone all the time. In this season, I kind of needed to be all things for myself. And I hope that doesn't sound selfish, but man, I just got to do this for me because my life was changing, shifting even, and it was very uncomfortable. It is very uncomfortable. Now, I could have used the space and filled it with tasks, with noise, with constant motion, but I didn't. Instead, I chose to slow down, to feel all the feels, to take as many walks as I could, to keep my head clear, to kind of give myself the opportunity to readjust my approach. I was changing, and my life was about to change with me. And I can't leave God out of this because let's face it, He is the author and the finisher of our faith. So I knew whatever He was getting ready to do in my life was going to be far greater than what I felt like I was losing in the moment. Because what feels like an ending is really a beginning wrapped in disguise. And I just had to embrace that. I had to kind of let go of what I once knew. I had to let go of control. I had to step outside of survival mode for a minute and just allow things to flow naturally. And maybe you are in that space right now too. Maybe something is shifting. Maybe a door has closed, a relationship has ended. Maybe you feel like you're standing in the middle of uncertainty, wondering what's next. If that's you, I want you to hear me out. It's okay to start over. Listen, I have started over so many times, and it is uncomfortable. It is unsettling. It rocks you to the core. It feels like the foundation, the floor is falling from under you. But you know what? It's okay to rebuild from the ground up. Give yourself a fighting chance. You don't need everything figured out. And as I continue to embrace this change, I know that I'm never going to have everything figured out. It's kind of like you're walking through a dark room and you can't see, not even your hands in front of your face. But what I do know is that you need to start kind of with what you have, right where you are, just one day at a time. Because here's the thing, progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet moments, the choices no one sees, the days you keep going even when your heart feels heavy, even when you can't get up out of that dang on bed. Those moments stack up, and one day you'll look back and you'll see that you are no longer standing where you once were. Like all of that will literally be behind you. It will just be a blink. It will be a moment in time that exists, but in the past, right? Like we are not bringing that into the future with us. So if you are standing in the middle of change, in the middle of uneasiness, in the middle of what seems like a never-ending roller coaster of unadulterated change, take a deep breath. You don't have to rebuild your life right now. You don't have to rebuild your whole life in just one day. Just take one step at a time, and that's it. Just take one day at a time, and that's it. Start with what you have. Do what for all of you churchy folks that's going to be like, oh, but your life is not perfect and you've done things that I know you're not proud of and yada, yada, yada. Guess what? I'm not trying to be preachy here, but what I do know is that God has been with me every step of the way, and I would not be sitting in the seat that I'm sitting in right now if it was not for him. If I had complete control over my entire life, who knows where I would be, right? And I'm pretty sure you can agree with that. You don't know where you would be. And there's a lot of places that you are sitting in. There's a lot of seats, a lot of rooms that you have walked into. And I'm pretty sure it has left you in awe because you didn't know how you got there, right? Like, you didn't have all of the tools that you needed to get there. You didn't have all the smarts. You didn't have all the degrees. You probably didn't even have the nepotism to get you into some of the rooms that you are standing in and that you have entered into. So let's be clear here. Even where you're sitting right now, you prayed for that at one point in time, right? So I want you to embrace that fact and that fact alone. Now, as I end this, because I know I've been talking for quite some time, I want you to continue to believe in yourself. I want you to dream again because that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm having to do. And I don't have a choice. So, your fresh start is not a step back. It's the beginning of something better. Okay? And I want you to continue to believe that. The best time to start was like yesterday. And guess what? The next best time to start is probably right now. So don't sleep on yourself. Keep going. Stay uplifted.